describe yourself?
I'm not sure. How do I describe myself? That's the toughest question ever to ask someone to describe themselves. It was not like a pre-planned thing that I got involved in activism. Mostly I joined, I was interested in doing some social work while I was in university. So one of my internships was with Shelter Home for Children under James Nigam, the current Swakam Commissioner. So I did my internship there about 3 months. And then later, after I graduated, I did apply to a few civil societies to kind of see where I can fit in, and then kind of got a job in Comas at that time. So I joined Comas, and I grew on activism by working in Comas. It's not that I planned and I was very much of an activist during student days, nothing like that. It's only after I joined Comas then I started getting involved in more of the social issues, human rights issues in Malaysia. And I started to grow within myself on becoming an activist. I wouldn't even call myself an activist. I would just say an interest. There wasn't like a tipping point, like I was like there's two ways. I'm also not the person like would like to sit in the office, do a 9 to 5 job. I'm not that my personality I didn't at that point I couldn't think of about sitting in an office and doing work. So I said, okay, let's do something different. And at that time, of course, I just wanted to work for a couple of years and then go do my masters and stuff. But when I started working, I kind of got more and more involved in it. So it's been 6 years now. I still haven't done my masters.
How would you do it?
My favorite, I talk. I like to talk. I don't write actually, but whenever I see people or when I talk to people, quite expressive in what I want to say. So I think that's probably the favorite form of expression. I'm just being in this field for 6 years. I do what I can, and I was involved in various issues working in Comas, urban poor issues, non-discrimination issues, anti-racism issues, and we've been doing a lot of programs working with young people, students on workshops, and we also did a lot of voter education during the elections, involved in educating and raising awareness on various issues. Not exactly. Both my parents are quite conservative. My mom is okay. She's of course a bit worried, but my dad was like, it's not a real job, you shouldn't be doing it, you're not going to get enough pay, you need to buy a house, you need to buy a car. But eventually they kind of accepted it after I've been in it. It's been 6 years. So now they're okay with what I do. But there is always that small resistance when you work long hours, when you travel and kind of things, like, oh, you shouldn't be doing all this, you should be at home, getting a proper job. But somehow they have come to accept that this is what I want to do, and they're supportive at the moment.
What did you tell them in the beginning when you say they're worried?
No, I told them what I'm doing. I just say I'm going to join a organization which just works on this kind of issues. That's quite straightforward in what I told them.